Hi everyone. Uh, Till now we have discussed similarity of triangles. In similarity of triangles, we discussed basic proportionality theorem. Then we have also discussed its converse. Converse of we have also discussed converse of basic proportional theorem. Then we also discussed some based problem on these theorems on basic proportional theorem and converse of basic proportional. Then after that, now we have proceeded to our next topic. Now we are look to since we have in class 9 some criteria, using some criteria is there to prove that the given triangles are congruent. Then now here we are going to now move with us to find out using some criteria how we get how can we show that the given triangles are congruent or not, the given triangles are similar or not. Then first of all we are going to use our similarity criteria there. Then we are going to start with what is our similar triangles. We have already discussed it. A triangle is also a polygon, so two triangles are similar if what do we have first, if pairs of corresponding angles are equal. And what is second reason? Corresponding sides are proportional. These are two conditions. First is our pairs of corresponding angles are equal, then corresponding sides are proportional. Then we say that, just suppose in figure what we have, we take two triangles there, AB, one of triangle ABC and taking other one is DEF. And if we are given triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, then we read that triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. Now we should be cautious. We have to be cautious while writing the order of the vertices of two similar triangles. The vertices are written in the order in which angles are equal. If we write down triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF, then it's mean our angle A is equal to angle D, our angle B is corresponding equal to angle E, and our angle C is equal to angle F. What is the meaning of triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF? It's meaning that the vertices are written in the order in which angles are equal. We cannot write down triangle ABC is similar to triangle EDF. If we write down, this means our angle A is equal to angle E. But what we have? Our angle A is equal to angle D. Then we cannot write down the triangle ABC is similar to triangle EDF. To write down, we have our angle A must be equal to angle E. Then you have to be very cautious about these things. We have to be very sure about what are the corresponding angles are in the triangle there. Now there is one of the concept of also, there is also one terms here. It's our equiangular. Sometimes we use our equiangular triangles. Equiangulars, it's obviously two triangles are equiangular if their corresponding angles are equal. What we discuss our concept here, these triangles are known as equiangular triangles because their corresponding angles are equal there. Basically, Greek mathematician Thales established the following important result relating to our equiangular triangles. He observed that the ratio of any two corresponding sides in two equiangular triangles is always the same. Now, what we discuss here, equiangular triangles are similar. equiangular triangles are similar, and congruent triangles are equiangular, but the converse is not true. Always remember that what I'm saying. Congruent triangles are equiangular. जो भी ट्रायंगल हमारे कॉन्ग्रुएंट होते हैं वो इक्विएंगुलर होते हैं, बट वी कैन नॉट श्योर अबाउट दैट द इक्विएंगुलर ट्रायंगल्स आर आल्सो कॉन्ग्रुएंस. इट्स कन्वर्स नीड नॉट ट्रू. देन यू हैव टू बी रिमाइंड दिस. नाउ these are some basic concept. Now we are going to move with some criteria using one of our criteria is we are going to use some criteria we used to proving that our given triangles given two triangles are similar or not. We start with the criteria. We start with one of the statement of theorem. We have a statement there. If in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal, then if in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal, their corresponding sides are proportional and the triangles are similar. This statement refers to what? This statement refers to a angle. This refers to angle criterion of similarity of two triangles. This statement is refers to our angle criterion of similarity of two triangles. Now we are going to be proving that in this statement it's given that if we have a two triangles and the corresponding angles are equal there, then this implies that their corresponding sides are proportional. We already seen that. To show similar triangles, we just need two criteria: pair of corresponding angles are equal, and second one is what? Corresponding sides are proportional. Then when our angles are equal, then they refers to corresponding sides are proportional. Our angles are equal, our sides are in proportion, then the triangles are similar triangles. Now we are going to be in its proving part. To prove this statement, what we do? Just suppose we have two triangles. We have taken two triangles named as D, E, F. We have triangle DEF, and take one of the triangle ABC. Now let we have a two triangle ABC and triangle DEF. Be such that I have taken two triangles DEF and ABC such that in given that the corresponding angles are equal. Then what we have given that? Here we given that our angle A is equal to angle D, our angle E is equal to angle B, our angle F equal to angle C. We have given that our corresponding angles are equal there. Angle A equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E. We are going to write down this. We have a triangle ABC and triangle DEF such that angle A equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C equal to angle F. Now what we are doing? Look, we are going to mark 2 points on a triangle ABC. Just mark a 2 point P and Q. We are going to mark 2 points P on AB and Q on AC. How we marking? We mark 2 points P and Q such that our AP, the length of our AP is equal to D. What we are doing? We marking 2 points P and Q on a triangle ABC such that AP is what? Our AP is what? It's equal to DE, and our AQ is what? It's equal to DF. Our AQ is what? Equal to DF. Now after marking it, we are going to join our PQ. Join PQ. Now we are going to be taken two triangles. We taken triangle APQ and triangle DEF. Now we are going to be considering two triangles. triangle DEF. Now we taken two triangle DEF and triangle APQ. What we see here? We are taking 2 points on triangle ABC such that our AP is equal to DE and our AQ equal to DF, and angle A and angle D are already equal. It's given there. Then what we see that triangle DEF and triangle APQ is what? Our triangle DEF and our APQ is what? By this side equal to this side and this side equal to this side, and angles are equal. Then we can apply a side angle side. Then our triangle, these triangles are congruent by using SAS congruency. Now our this triangle APQ is congruent to DEF. Then what we have? Since triangles are congruent, then our what about? Then our angle is E is what? Since triangle congruence, then our angle E is equal to angle P, because these triangles are congruent. Then our angle E is equal to angle P. But what about angle E? But already our angle is equal to angle B. Then this implies our angle B equal to angle P. Now in triangles, in triangle ABC, what we see that our angle P is equal to angle B. These are corresponding angles. Now our corresponding angles are equal. Since angle B equal to angle P, we have taken this triangle. In triangle, we see that our angle B equal to angle P. Therefore, these are our corresponding angles. Then our, what about PQ? When our corresponding angles are equal, then our PQ is parallel to BC. Our PQ is parallel to BC. Now look, till now we are showing that our PQ is parallel to BC. In triangle ABC, we have a line segment PQ which is parallel to BC. Now we are able to apply our basic proportionality theorem by basic proportionality theorem. What do we have? We are applying, since we have proven that our PQ is parallel to BC, then we are able to apply our basic proportional theorem. What do we have? Now we have AP is to BP. Then we have AP is to PB. AP is to PB is equal to AQ is to QC. Also the corollary of using corollary of our basic proportional theorem, then we can also write down, since our PQ is parallel to BC, when we are going to able to plus 1 here in both sides, then we get AP plus PB and AQ plus QC. AP plus PB is equal to AB and AQ plus QC equal to AC. Then there is one of the corollary that then we can also use basic proportional theorem as AP is to AB, AP is to whole part AB is equal to AQ is to AC. This is one of the corollary of basic proportional theorem. When you are going to plus 1 adding, then also you can prove that. And now since we are applying basic proportional theorem and we have AP by PB equal to AQ by QC, then by we are now able to use corollary there. Then what we have? We are also can write down AP by AB is equal to AQ is to, sorry, we cannot, we have taken whole part because we are applying AP is to a whole part, AP taking the whole part AB, then AQ to the whole part AC. We have to write down here AC. Now what we have? We have AP is to AB equal to AQ is to AC. But look, we draw our AP is equal to DE and AQ equal to DF. Now we are going to change our AP to DE and our AQ DF. Then what we have? Now we have DE is to AB equal to DF is to AC, because our AP is equal to DE and our DF equal to AQ. Now what we get? Look, we get the ratio of, now we have DE is to AB and DF equal to AC. In triangle DEF and ABC, what do we have? We have DE. The ratio of DE is to AB and the ratio of DF is to AC. Then after that we just using similarly we can prove that it's not these two are going to be so other part there. What we are showing, our DE by AB. In similar manners we can show that our DE is to AB is equal to EF is to BC. Now DE by AB equal to DF by AC and DE by AB equal to EF by BC. Name as 1 and 2. Then from 1 and 2 what do we have? DE is to AB equal to DF is to AC is equal to EF equal to EF is to BC. What is the required to prove that? Because we have to be proved that if it into two triangles the corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are proportional and hence the triangles are similar. Since we start with the angles are equal there and we show that the respective sides are in proportion, the ratio of D is to AB is equal to DF is to AC and also EF is to BC. Since our sides are in proportion, hence triangle DEF similar to triangle ABC. Just I am going to revise you again. We are going to be prove our angle criteria there. It's a proving of angle. It's a statement of angle criteria. If in two triangles the corresponding angles are equal, then their corresponding sides are proportional. Hence the triangle are similar. What we do on proving part, we take two triangles DEF and triangle ABC. Then after that we are going to mark. Here we have given angle D is equal to angle A, angle E is equal to angle B, and angle F equal to angle C. We have given part that because here given that angles are equal there. Corresponding angles we are using corresponding angles are equal. Then after that we just mark a 2 point P and Q on sides AB and AC such that our AP is equal to the length of DE and our AQ equal to length of DF. Then joining PQ, and then after that what we do, we are going to show that our triangle APQ is similar to it's congruence to DEF. How can we show if this triangle DEF and APQ are congruence? Just since by construction we draw AP equal to D and AQ equal to DF and angle D and angle are equal given there, then by angle side criteria these triangles are congruence. When our triangles are congruence, then our angle E is equal to angle P. But we have given angle E is equal to angle B, then our angle B and angle P both are equal in a given triangle, angle P and angle B. Here these are corresponding angles. Then when our corresponding angles are equal, then our PQ is parallel to BC. We show that our PQ is parallel to BC. When we get our PQ parallel to BC in triangle ABC, then we are going to apply our basic proportional theorem. Then what we have? We have AP is to PB is to AQ is to QC. Then what we do? We are going applying its corollary part. Then we have written down AP is to AB is equal to AQ is to AC. AP is to AB equal to AQ is to AC. Then we are going to change our AP, since we draw our AP is equal to D and our AQ equal to DF, then we are going to interchange AP is to D, AQ is to DF. Now in triangle we have D. In triangle DEF and ABC we get D is equal to D is to AB and DF is to AC. Then similarly after similar process we can show that our DAB equal to EFBC. From equation 1 and 2 we show that our sides are in proportion. Since our angles are equal and our sides are in proportion, hence the triangles are similar. Now just listen to me carefully. We are using here angle criteria, but in any given two triangles, if we have so that our two angles are equal, then by property of sum of the angles of triangle, if third angles are automatically equal there, then we cannot use our angle criteria to we just use to show any two angles are equal there. Then the angle similarity criteria just reduced to a angle criteria. We just need to show that our angles, two angles are equal. Then since if two angles of one triangle are equal, then two angles of another triangle are equal, then the two triangles are similar. We having the properties, the sum of all the angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Therefore, if two angles are equal, then third angles are automatically equal to other one. That's why our angle criteria is just reduced to a angle. If we are able to show any two angles in two triangles, any two angles are equal, then we can show that this by angle criteria that given triangles are similar here. Now we are just moved to our next theorem, which is our this statement is just refers to side SSS similarity criteria. Look at the statement. If corresponding sides of two triangles are proportional, then corresponding angles are equal and the triangles are similar. Now it's given in the triangle the corresponding sides of a triangle are proportional. Just again we are going to draw two triangles on improved part. What we do? We draw two triangles D E F, a triangle ABC. Now what do we given there? We have given the sides are in proportion. Then what do we have? Take DE is to AB is equal to DF is to AC is equal to EF is to BC. Now look, obviously from figure you can see that our triangle DEF is smaller than triangle ABC, then all denominators values are greater than its numerator value. Then obviously these ratios are what we have. These ratios are already it's less than 1. We can prove it's by less than 1 greater than 1 anything. In this case what we have? In this case, since from figure it's clear that this ratio is always be less than 1, then we are marking that it's less than 1 here, just to clarify you. Now what we do? Since our D is less than 1, now we are going to marking our 2 points. What we are going to do? We are going to again marking 2 points there. We mark point P on Q and D, P on AB. We mark point P and Q on AB and AC. Then after that what we do? Just in a similar parts what we do? Our AP is equal to what we do? Our AP is equal to DE and our DF is equal to AQ. Then we are joining our PQ there. Now in triangle we are going to using our in triangle this ABC. What we have in ABC? In triangle we have given our what we have given? We given that AB by D. It's given there DE by AB is equal to DF by AC. Then we are going to use our in triangle ABC. What we have? We can use our theorem there. Since our AB we using our D is equal to AP, then what do we have? Here we have AP. We considering our triangle. Which triangle? We are just write down first off. We are considering our triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, what we have? We have AP is to AB is equal to what we have? AQ is to AC. Since marking, we are marking that in triangles. We have taken that. Then we have since we have already given that using that our AP by AB equal to AC, because we are just you remember that how we can using that our this is equal to that but generally because we are just going to be taking these values, we have already DE by AB and EF by BC, just AC. We're just using this in triangle ABC. We're just using this concept. We have DE. We have DE is to AB equal to DF by AC. Since we have drawn this, we have draw AP. Our AP is equal to DE and our AQ equal to DF. Just I'm going to change in the place of DE. We write down AP is to AB, and in the place of DF we write down what we write down AQ is to AC. Now again we are going to be changed by corollary. In triangle we have what we have, AP is to AB is to AQ is to whole QC. Then we are going to again using our one of the corollary that if AP is to AB is equal to AQ is to AC, then we can also write them by using basic proportion. AP is to PB equal to AQ is to QC. We're just getting reversing this ratio and using -1 both side. Then what we are going to change here, we get the same corollary result there. Now we are able to write down what we can write down. AP is to PB is equal to AQ is to QC. Now in triangle ABC we have AP is to PB is equal to AQ is to QC. Then by converse of BPT, what we have by using our basic proportion of converse part habits, then what we have, we get our PQ parallel to BC. We get our PQ parallel to BC. Now when our PQ parallel to BC, just naming this angle, just write down this angle 1, this angle 2. Then what happened? Our angle 1, this our corresponding angle, then our angle 1 equal to angle B, and our angle 2 equal to angle C, since our corresponding angles are equal. Then we get angle 1 equal to angle B, angle 2 equal to angle C. Then what we have? We have APQ is similar to the ABC. And what we have? We have triangle. Since we show that two angles are in triangle, two angles are equal, then by angle criteria we show that our triangles are similar. Then our triangle APQ is similar to triangle ABC. Now we have to show that our triangle APQ is similar to the whole triangle ABC. Then what we have? We have AP upon PB. Sorry, AP upon, we take whole part, AB is equal to AQ upon AC is equal to PQ upon BC. But what we have? Our AP is equal to D, then DE by AB, and also our AQ is equal to DF, then DF by AC is equal to, we have EF by BC, third one. Now when we are going to change it, so using this we are going to interchange, then DE by AB, DF by, we are going to interchange these values. Then now we get EF by BC. Then what we show that we are showing here our PQ is equal to EF, our PQ equal to EF. When our PQ equal to EF, then what we have? We get here our PQ equal to EF. And now our triangle, we just use our BC equal to PQ. Then what we have? Then what we get? We get our triangle, the whole triangle DEF is what about? Is congruent to our APQ. How we show that PQ? Then what we have? By side, we using just side. We get AP. Then what we have? Our AP is equal to D. We get our AQ is equal to DF. Then our PQ is to EF. Then these triangles APQ and DEF, our triangle APQ is congruent to triangle DEF by side criteria, by SSS criteria. Now our we saw that these triangles are congruent, and we know that if two triangles are congruent, then it's implied these are similar triangles. Then what we saw that we have EF equal to BC. We have EF equal to BC. Then we have showing for EPPQ. Then what we have? These triangles are congruent. Then what we have? These are equal. Then our triangle ABC is what we have changing this DPQ. Then what we have so that these triangles are similar. Then we have our triangle DEF is similar to triangle APQ, and we have so that triangle APQ is similar to our ABC, but our triangle DEF also similar to, since our triangle APQ is similar to, then it's similar to triangle ABC. When we get our triangle DEF similar to ABC, we saw that these triangles are similar, but triangle APQ similar to ABC, and it's also similar to this ABC. Then what do we have? Since our triangles are similar, then our corresponding angles are equal, means angle A is equal to angle D, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle F. This is our required result.